Big things were in store for 21-year-old Pooja Singhal, India's youngest ever IAS officer. In 2000, the prestigious Limca Book of Records made special mention of unprecedented achievement at such a young age. Pooja had always been a topper right from her school days and all through university. As Jharkhand's SDO, sub-divisional officer of Hazaribagh in 2002, she showed her spirit by leading a raid, where her team seized books of government schemes that were being sold illegally. As expected, Pooja rose rapidly in the ranks, becoming a trusted hand under three Jharkhand's chief minister over a 10-year period: Arjun Munda, Raghuvar Das and Hemant Soren. Then for another raid on 5th May 2022, Enforcement Directorate team from Delhi arrives secretly in Jharkhand's capital Ranchi. Some came in a jeep, some riding a car, some coming in a school bus, and some even as solo riders on motorcycles. All in secret so as to not to pick off the powerful and highly influential target. Late at nights, the team gathered together and discussed their plan. As the sun rose the next morning, they headed towards their destination, joined by CRPF and CISF Jawans for security. All this while, the Jharkhand administration and police had no idea of what was going on, because this time the target was none other than Jharkhand's Industry and Mining Secretary, the prodigal Pooja Singhal herself. In a massive operation, 18 different locations of Pooja and associates were raided simultaneously in 5 different states. The 3 largest teams headed to Pooja Singhal's residential bungalow, a husband Abhishek Jha's hospital, and their chartered accountant Suman Kumar's house. So here we can say that the hunter wali became the hunted. It was quite a fall from grace for this highly ambitious officer, out to make it big in a short span of time. It seems that for the initial few years, she was an upright officer, but greed, avarice or the easy pickings in the system got to her, because the first charge on her was after 5 years of service, after she became the district magistrate of Chhatra in 2007, where she mismanaged Manrega wage funds worth a relatively small 1.43 crore. Encouraged by getting away with it, she picked a 6 crore more from the same Manrega funds while posted in Kunti district during 2008 to 11, smartly covering her tracks by parking the amount in 2 NGOs. Apparently for the official cultivation of Musli, it's Ayurveda's Viagra, but the plantation never happened. In an unrelated event in 2012, Jharkhand's Vigilance Bureau found that a certain contractor kept delivering extremely substandard work in development projects. On investigation, the person, one Ram Prasad Sinha, turned out to be a junior engineer in the state government, who as a government servant is banned from doing any side business, but was somehow being handed crores worth of Manrega funds. The state's Vigilance Bureau dutifully registered a case of money laundering against him, but BJP's Raghuvar Das government allegedly never let the matter move forward. All this while, Pooja kept getting awarded with plum postings, first as Agriculture Secretary, then as Officer on Special Duty to the Chief Secretary of Momentum Jharkhand. This is the project to attract private investment in the state. In fact, immediately after the Vigilance Bureau's case against the junior engineer, she was made Deputy Commissioner of the thickly forested region of Palamu in 2012 and 13, a region she went on to dominate for years, transforming herself into a mining mafia. So it is an authority unto herself. She remote controlled the mining officers all through her chartered accountant Suman Kumar. WhatsApp chats between them all show them using code words to stay off Enforcement Directorate's radar. However, the ED priced out what it meant during questioning. Pooja also tried to play it clever by using a Cox SIM card in her iPhone, by which she got calls and messages from her CA, informing her about mining deals and collections while her own phone remained clean. But she got into trouble when, without government permission, she transferred 83 acres of tribal land to a listed company, USA Martin, for mining, only in exchange for bribe. Upset villagers launched massive protest, almost leading to a law and order situation. Such was their fear that a committee had to be set under N.K. Mishra, the Divisional Commissioner of Palamu, to investigate the matter, who surprisingly pronounced her guilty. But this time, it appears that Arjun Munda's BJP government saved her by setting up another committee that gave her a clean chit. All this ill-gotten wealth, worth about 25 crore, Pooja and her companions stored it in secret locations in Sahibganj, Bhagalpur and Kolkata in the form of gold. When government changed after Jharkhand Mukti Morcha's Hemant Soren won 2019 elections, she built a mutual understanding with him too and got the Industry and Mining Secretary charge. In exchange, she helped him getting a mining lease license for a stone quarry. Under the protection of his party, she even started to smuggle stone chips to Bangladesh via the Ganga River. It is not banned, she just did it in cash. In 2021, the mafia lady again, without clearance, gave the operation of Pachadumar and Sundipur sand ghats to her hand-picked contractors. So street smart was she that she reportedly MLAs from all parties used at least one of her 20 shell companies she had set up to invest 150 crore of their black money in commercial buildings, malls, restaurants and infrastructure projects. In return, they provided her immunity from getting caught for her shady deals. Her husband Abhishek Jha got large loans for his hospital from private banks through her contacts that are yet to be repaid. And the vendor who supplied material for his construction has also been left crying as they never got their full payment. The land on which it is built is also under inquiry for being reserved for Adivasis, which no one else can legally buy. But she was reportedly so powerful that an IAS officer 8 years her senior was transferred just because she didn't like him. However, all this was not going unnoticed. Jharkhand's Vigilance Bureau was working hard behind the scenes since 2012, persevering and filing 16 FIRs and charge sheets against the junior engineer Ram Prasad Sinha for misappropriation of Manrega funds. It took 8 years to build that pressure on him until the harassed engineer finally revealed everything on Pooja, which became the starting point for the AD to make a file and go after her, leading to the eventual raids. During the search at Pooja's house, they found a secret red diary, almost like the one that existed in Amitabh Bachchan's movie Dawn, which gave the information about the nexus of politicians and officials involved in money laundering. While searching her husband's Pulse Super Specialty Hospital, the AD cordoned off its premises and no one was allowed to either leave or enter without showing an ID. But surprisingly, it was at the chartered accountant Suman Kumar's house that they found the biggest haul of 17.8 crore of total 22.3 crore seized, which, as you can imagine, took almost the whole day to count. At first, the CA tried to act secretive about it during questioning. His 4 luxury cars were seized the next day and he too was arrested. Elsewhere, Pooja Singhal was subjected to 18 hours of rigorous questioning over 2 days of May 10th and 11th. She refused to take ownership of the unaccounted money and on the contrary, she threatened ED officers. But things did happen. She became the first serving IS officer in Jharkhand to get arrested and subsequently suspended by the state government. In December 2022, ED attached her husband's hospital, its diagnostic center and 2 land parcels worth 82 crore, though as per her official declaration, she owned either jointly or by herself property worth only 2.2 crore. Coincidentally, exactly 1 year later in May 2023, while Pooja was still behind bars, Chhavi Ranjan and other Jharkhand IS officer was arrested for a separate land fraud of 4.55 acres of army land. Ranjan was reportedly also in conspiracy with Pooja and helped her by hiding the illegal land documents of her husband's hospital. Pooja's story reminds us of UP's Dabang IS officer Bukya Chandrakala, famous for taking on errant politicians, but she too turned out to be on the take of mining syndicate allegedly headed by then Samajwadi Party MLA Ramesh Mishra. Pooja Singhal was the brilliant officer with empathy. She was the one who first helped physically disabled people through welfare schemes. Then as director of Ranchi's government hospital, she scaled and modernized it to function efficiently. An officer with women empowerment in mind, she even went against her own family to help a widowed mother remarry. She herself also married twice, first with fellow IS officer Rahul Purbar and then with Abhishek Jha, who was nobody then. How she turned into a monster of gigantic proportions is a sobering thought. At a time when women have secured the top 4 ranks in the civil services this year and becoming a civil servant is a dream for average middle class youngster, the prodigal Pooja Singhal is definitely not an ideal for them anymore. If you like this video, do subscribe this channel for more such videos and I will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Jai Hind, Bande Mataram.